In this video, we're building a mini overlanding camper on top of a John Deere. We call it the Dirt Turtle. The goal? A small, tough, go-anywhere camper that can handle trails, mud, and absolute adventure. This whole project started when we found an old John Deere AMT on Facebook Marketplace for only $425. It was begging for a second life, but the unit was in pretty rough shape, so we stripped it down and tore out the engine.
I expected that thing to be like longer.
From there, we rebuilt it with fresh bearings, an updated transfer case, bigger engine, and new tires.
Testing out the off. I don't know what's scarier. Our Fabrication or Sam's Drive.
With the John Deere rebuilt, tuned up, and officially trail ready, now it's time to build the fun part. We're starting with the steel flatbed. Basically, a clean slate to stack our tiny off-road house on.
How do you do this? Can't get my leg over. Okay. Whew. These jeans are too tight for this.
I don't think it's the jeans.
I need some spandex. Mostly just for the look. I know what everybody's thinking. Oh, that's so heavy. This thing has a rating of 1,000 pounds to haul in the bed. So we got plenty of haulability for our little camper. Figure we're probably gonna be 700 or 800 pounds by the time everything's built. We get cabinets in and everything else. We got the back portion more or less framed in, but up front, what we're working on now is gonna be like the bunk bed area. So this whole section here needs finished out framing. So I'm gonna put in a beam that goes across here, one up front, one on the bottom, and then we'll put in the verticals that support all the railing system for the bunk bed.
With the steel work done, we moved on to framing and building out the interior.
You see we got all this framed in. That's that window that's gonna be in the bunk area. I figured I didn't really want it up by my head, so if I'm sleeping, I'd actually prefer it back here. Feels a little more safe, I don't know why. Maybe the Sasquatch won't get me. Gotta admit, dumb or not, that little fireplace is gonna set some ambiance up in this little guy. Look at that. Flush mount.
This is what peak efficiency looks like.
Look at how long this is, man. I'm stretched out.
That's a solid size for a travel bed.
This is a big bed for an ATV camper. I mean, there's not a lot of room this way, but there's enough
To get the job done.
to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. For sleeping.
All right, all the foam is officially done. All of it. Top, bottom, everything. And everything is sealed with silicone. Everything. Every freaking inch of this thing. 14 tubes of silicone in this bad boy. We are now ready to start sheeting and skinning the outside of this with ACM paneling. And there is a reason I'm using ACM. There's actually two reasons. One, it adds a little bit of structural integrity when we're driving through the woods, and branches are hitting this thing and whatever. I don't want, if we were to do a fiberglass skin or, even an aluminum thin sheet metal skin, I'm worried that branches would damage it almost immediately. So instead, we're using an 1/8 inch ACM panel. And as you can see, it's a piece of aluminum on this side, painted white, piece of aluminum on this side, painted white. And then in the middle, there's this black plastic. And so when you cut this, it pretty much cuts I mean, just like anything else, it cuts like a plastic. You really can't tell there's aluminum there because it is a thin veneer, essentially, of aluminum on each side. This side's a little more rough cut. I don't know what happened to this guy. I think somebody tried to cut it with a router or eat it with their teeth. I'm not sure. Now, this stuff's pretty easy to work with. It cuts nice, and it also takes a rivet or a screw pretty well. Got all of the trim done except for one, well, technically two pieces, but it looks awesome. Look at how nice that trim fits. Everything's trimmed out inside. I have cut and installed the bunk carpet, and I think it looks really nice. Like it.
Water, the gray water system as well as the fresh water system we're working on. Getting the pump in right now.
Well, it's not that small.
It's great to have 40-year-old idling.
It looks really easy up in there.
Yeah.
See, it's nice and tucked away though, which is a nice thing. Not going to be in our way for anything.
And easy to actually do any maintenance on.
Maintenance. Proof that Ryan does do something.
Every once in a while.
Final little tune-ups in order to get the test here, which is making sure that everything's tight because we don't want water ruining anything that we've already built. So making sure I'm checking every single one of the fittings. Got to put the fill tube in. So we got the fresh water tank, the gray water tank that goes down in here. The pump's right above it. All the wiring up in there that's going to run not only the pump, but also the light that's on the outside. So we got some switches for that light.
That works great. Yeah, fireplace is in. Faucet's in. We got some shelving here.
The last 10% always takes the longest, and it's mostly because you end up having to crawl, wedge yourself in a cabinet or anything else, and run wires, and then realize that you forgot butt connectors or something like that, and do things over a couple different times.
It's always good if you can crawl in and out about 15 times before you're done with something like putting in an outlet. All right, so we've been talking about a different way to fasten the actual camper onto the John Deere, and the best way that I've come up with is to add a D-ring, and I'm going to do that like right here. Add a D-ring, so we'll have a strap that goes under the frame to the D-ring there, comes around the top, and then grabs onto where these mounts are at. But what I'm planning to do is use a piece of steel, something like this. I'm going to make a plate. I'm going to weld this piece to the plate, and then I'll drill a couple bolt holes in this, mount this to that, and that should give us a nice strong plate. It'll hold our ratchet strap assembly. You can see our gap between our jack and that is perfect. Got plenty of room, tucks in really nice, and it works good, looks good. Bolted on solid.
When we set out to build the Dirt Turtle, we knew we couldn't just be functional, had to have personality, and that's where the wrap comes in. A plain body would have made it just look like any other DIY project, but a custom-built vinyl wrap transforms this thing into something that you can't miss on the trail. The wrap is also practical. If we ever ding a panel, it's way easier to replace vinyl than repaint metal. And let's be real, when you roll up to camp in something wrapped this wild, you're making a statement. This isn't just a camper, it's the Dirt Turtle, and the wrap makes sure everyone knows it.
It's got an air horn.
Oh my.
It's pretty loud, so I'm not going to honk it. But
Yeah, you might.
yeah, probably make somebody mad. But yeah, we went through and just serviced everything.
It's a pretty nice seat you got there.
Whoa.
Oh,
Cruise control got stuck on. So we're about to make an amazing chicken chili. Somebody is at the door. Yeah,
hey, can I come in?
you can come in.
Hey
Hey,
guys, is it time for dinner?
not yet, but you want to come in and help cook?
Yeah, help prep. Let's
All
go.
right, come on in. We got the Dirt Turtle, we got the food, we got everything ready to rock and roll. So let's make dinner.
Let's get started.
All right. Okay. It's tight quarters for this. It's gotta go. I just had to. I'm sorry.
It's too much. We are in a mini John Deere camper
Yeah.
making a white bean chicken chili, but look at this chicken that's happening.
On an induction cooktop
I don't think
with a fire going.
there's full-size RVs around us. I don't even think they're cooking.
They ain't cooking. They're not gonna eat this good. Look at this chicken.
We're gonna have people coming over.
Dude, it is getting smelly in here in a good way. Look at the steam. Look at the steam roll up here. It's starting to get strong.
Yeah.
We need a vent
We need a bigger
blowing
fan,
out.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. We should have put a vent in here. We're going to die of spice inhalation.
Pretty good.
Look at that.
Probably a little bit.
Well, it's morning, and I had a really pretty good night, actually. The Dirt Turtle sleeps pretty good. It was easy to maintain temperature in there. I think the only thing I could say is it definitely needs a mattress because there isn't one up there. So I had a sleeping bag up there and stuff, which was fine. But it was just, you know, I could use a mattress. But look at it, it looks good. Morning sun's coming up. Well, it's the end of our camping trip. Like I said, just a short one so that we could get this bad boy out and do a little testing, cook in our kitchen, sleep in the bed, see what kind of changes we need to make for our big camping trip.
Well, I feel like for the first run out, that was pretty successful. How about you?
Was a successful trip. There's obviously a few things that we need to work on to make it a little bit better. But overall, you know, we hand built this thing in 30 days, start to finish. And I'm pretty proud of what we developed. It's weird, it's cool, it was a lot of fun. Me and you had a great time camping.
Camping went well. The cooking went absolutely
Cooking was great.
almost perfect. The only thing is we forgot the pot that works with the induction, but
Gotta
we still
get
made
that.
it work. So sleeping, how did it work on the sleeping side?
Slept fine. It does need a mattress up there. A little hard on the back. You know, I'm getting old, so It's a little tough for me to sleep up there all night, but a sleeping bag, it wasn't too bad. We could use a mattress. And that's something, you know, we wanted to take this out on kind of a little short camping trip, and that's why we did this quick one at a campground to kind of get an idea what we wanted to do in the future. You know, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We put a ton of work into it. If you did, please click a like. If you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe, share it with a friend. And also, we're going to be releasing some limited edition Dirt Turtle shirts commemorative to this build. So if you guys like our channel and you like what we're doing, please stop over to our website, StealthBuilt.com, and check out our swag that we're going to have at the end of this video.
And leave a comment about what you want to see us do with this next.
Yeah, you want to see us take this on an epic adventure of some type? Let us know. You want to see some other kind of cool build? Put it down below and we'll try to get on it.
Thanks.
Thanks. We'll see you on the next one.